Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Okay, something slightly different today. I had a request if I could stamp over acrylic nails, and obviously the principle is the same. So I've just done a quick acrylic nail design based on Cinderella's dress and her glass slipper. So hopefully you can see the iridescence coming through there. And then I've stamped on the top, and I think it looks really effective. And just a pre-warning, all my other nails are naked, so they are really short and not looking very nice because I'm going on holiday next week, so I wanted to put a brand new fresh set on next week, so there's no point in me doing anything with my nails. So apologies. So I'm going to be extending the nail bed slightly, so I'm using Mrs. Natural for my cover pink, and then I'm using Mrs. Clear. So for the blue, I'm using this one called Prince Charming, which is very apt, by Naio Nails. And I'm really loving these pre-mixed acrylic powders at the moment. They're really effective. And then for the glitter, this is just like an iridescent mix that I bought. I've had it ages and I've just never used it. And then I'm using my favourite sculpting forms at the minute. These are dual-ended, so you can choose which end you want to use. And I do have a link for these, but I think they're sold out. But keep checking the link and hopefully they'll be back in stock soon. So I'm just going to speed all this next process up because otherwise we'll be here forever and you don't want to hear me talking. So here I'm just showing you that I pre-pinch the forms as I put them on, and I'm using the stiletto side of this form, and you want the free edge to be totally flush. You don't want any gaps under there at all. And I'm using my Crystal Nails A8 brush, which is the bomb. It is brilliant. One of my nail tech friends recommended this to me and it is brilliant. So first up, I'm just going to slightly extend the nail bed with the Mrs. Natural acrylic, and so you just need to pat this into place and then decide what sort of smile line, because obviously we're working in reverse, so we're doing the smile line first. Because this is going to be sort of like a pointy almond, I'm going to do this in a slightly roundish shape. And what I like to do is tuck the product underneath so you get like a little lip, and you want it thicker at this end so you can butt your coloured acrylic right up to it. So when I turn it to the side later on, you'll be able to see how thick that actually is. And then as you gradually work back up the nail, you want to get the product sort of thinner and thinner, and obviously at the cuticle area you want this fairly thin so you get it nice and flush and it's not big and bulky at the end. So here you can see how thick that is there. And then if you wanted to, you can come in with a wooden file and just carve out your smile line and really sharpen it up. And then I'm just going to go in with the blue, and this was quite wet, so I probably could have done with draining the liquid out the back of the bead just so it was slightly easier to work with. But it was fine. It was manageable. So make sure you get right up into those corners so you've got a really nice deep smile line. And then to add the glitter, you just need to take a bead of clear and then just pick up the glitter that you want. And I do work with this quite wet because I like to place the glitter, and obviously there's some quite big circles in there, so they're actually easier to move around if the acrylic is slightly wetter. And obviously if you're using really highly pigmented coloured powders, they are only there for design, so you do need to cap them with a strength powder. So I'm just using the clear to cap the whole design. And then once your acrylic is set, you can remove the form. So you just undo the tab at the back and then pinch and pull down. And then you can finish file. So onto the stamping, you just need to buff the top of the nail so it's sort of like a slightly rough surface, and then remove any dust. Stamping, I'm using Uber Chic Plate 1 of Series 4, and then this floral scroll design here, which is really pretty. And then I'm using my Dashica Black stamping polish, Marshmallow Squishy, and my Messy Mansion scraper. And then I'm just going to stamp as normal. So once your design is dry, you can go in with your top coat. I'm going to use this Madame Glam Soak Off Top Gel because it's really, really shiny and really nice to use. So hopefully you can really see those iridescent pieces coming through now. It's so pretty. So here is the finished design, and I'll come really close to the camera just so you can really see those sparkly bits of glitter, and it really does remind me of Cinderella's dress and her glass slipper. So I really hope you enjoyed this one, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!